I don't think... Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. That's the crit. Okay. Every once in a while, she'll have things that throw me off guard, and having a crit like that right off the bat. I'm fine with Accelerock. One more Swords Dance, just don't crit me. Whatever you do, don't crit me. Come on. I'm fine with that! I'm fine with that! So you have net issues? Oh no, what? Should probably keep this tab open instead. Hasn't shown that I've dropped at all. I'm still at 6,000k per second. Oh, you just disconnected, started stream again. Oh, no. I may have to check in with my internet provider about that. Alright, from here on... Oh yeah, my bitrate dropped big time. Is this my favorite game? It's not my favorite game, but it is my favorite Pokemon game right now. Just the amount of stuff I've been able to do with it, it's absolutely outstanding. I have a soft spot for Fire Emblem Awakening, even though it's been quite a while since I've played it. Favorite Pokemon? Mine are Zoroark and Gengar. Those are pretty good. Those are pretty good. Oh gosh, I wrote this down, and I can never remember off the top of my head, because I always think of a different one in the list. And I actually had to, like, rank it to figure that out. I think Close Combat would be the best option here. Probably Armor Rouge. I don't know what it is about Armor Rouge. I love it a lot. And before then, I would have probably said Incinerate. Wow, Thermodynamics. Infernape. Yeah, Palmont. We can just Terrafire, Flame, or... Wow, Thermodynamics. Can I give one idea? Yeah, shoot, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. What's the idea? Do you like that the... Like, as a main character, half-body mascot and faith Pokemon sit on your shoulder. Oh, like you as a main character, half-body mascot and a favorite Pokemon sitting on your shoulder? Huh. That might be kind of nice. That might be kind of a nice look. I got a crit on that at the last move? That was not necessary, buddy. I can imagine just a little Charcadet sitting on my shoulder. That would be kind of cute. Charlie the Charcadet. Or, yeah. Please don't steal that nickname. That is... I'm trademarking that as mine. I am impressed. I'm impressed at that. Do your favorite Pokemon sit on both shoulders or any one sit on your shoulder? If there's too many Pokemon sitting on your shoulder, like, it might be a weight distribution problem. But for having one, like, sit on your shoulder, like, a starter or one of the smaller mons could always work. Alright, that's Victory Road complete, and then we've got one last bit. Round 2. Everybody is just exasperated by that. Alright, that's Victory Road, Starfall, and Path of Legends completed. And now, we get a call from Arvin. Whoa, down boy, don't jump like that. Seems hearing your voice has got all the boss stuff here all worked up, N-Sight. Oh, but that's not why I called. Nearly forgot. You remember what we talked about before? About going to Area Zero? Yeah. Of course you do. You little know-it-all. Got a mind like a steel trap, eh? Well, all the effort you've been putting in around Paldea has really helped you make a name for yourself. Built up some goodwill, that's for sure. So I've been able to secure 2 allies who want to go to Area Zero with us. That should have us ready to tackle anything. So now we've all just got to get there. First step will be gathering at Area Zero. I'll be ready and waiting at the Zero Gate. I'll send you the location on your phone, too. Don't leave me hanging forever. Alrighty. And with that, we're off. Where did I see the... Oh, there it is. Keep the dashboard up real quick. Alright. Alright, our next objective is up here, so we can fly here and go from there. That's Violet. You share me your Discord, I'll show you some of my work, maybe you like that. I could probably do that in a little bit. I need to put it on the map so I can actually do that. There we are. I knew I was too far to the side. Okay, I can move with one hand. Strategize. Fighting. So, rock would be quad effective against you. Fighting would be super effective against you. Alrighty. Play Sylvestar. I will whisper it to you, because that'll make it easier for it to pass to one person, and I don't want it just floating out there in the ether. Believe... I had this one... Yeah, my original tag was this. What was the hashtag on that one? I'm just gonna make sure that that's correct. Yep, okay. There we go. Oh, there was a gate over there. I keep forgetting that was there. It was made so researchers could try and observe the inside of the Great Crater of Paldea, what folks call Area Zero. It's our ticket down to the crater. Oh, and speaking of the crater, you know that Pokemon of yours, the one I gave you? Area Zero is apparently where Miraidon was born, or something like that. Maybe it'll be happy it can finally come back home. Not that I really care or anything. Anyway, our two new teammates should be waiting for us inside the Zero Gate. Guess we should head in. Oh, kind of dark in here. Hola! Arvid said there'd be tons of strong Pokemon, so here I am. Once she heard she'd get to battle awesome Pokemon, she was here in a second. You're an annoying little pest of the Academy, but I guess you could come in handy for this. Spoken like a guy who wants to get beaten up in a battle. More importantly, why is it so dark? And where are the awesome Pokemon? Yeah, it is weird that the lights are off. Last time I was here, the electricity was up and running, but now... Well, now the lights are on. But why? I turned them on. Seems like they were on power saving mode. I hacked into the system controls and overrode the settings. Oh, it's you! The kid with the fluffy Eevee bag! I guess. My name's Penny. Well, hey! We never got to actually talk. I'm Nemona. I'm in Class 1A. You must be some kind of tech whiz. You like Pokemon battling too? You talk, like, way too much. The director introduced us. When you need when you need someone with good tech, she's a no-brainer. Anyway, Penny here also agreed in a second when she heard it was to help N-Sight. I'm not really the adventuring type, but I owe you, N-Sight, and I pay my debts. Sweet. And after this convo? Sweet. I can do that. And of course everyone knows me, Arvin. My loves include my mabostiff, cooking, and biometric identification in progress. Hello, N-Sight. I've been expecting you. And it seems you have gathered a group of formidable allies as well. Oh, sorry, who are you? That's my dad, probably. What? That's Professor Turo? Nemona, student ID number 805C001. And Penny, student ID number 803B121. Thank you for coming. Of course, Professor. Oh my gosh, it's such an honor to meet you in person. I mean, maybe not in person exactly. Arvin, did you, tell your dad about us? When would I have done that? To begin with, I'd like you all to make your way down to the Great Crater of Paldea. You can reach the lower chamber using the elevator you can see to your right. Yeah, elevator. Dad? Please proceed below. Are they not on good terms? Must not be. Alright. To Area 0! And what some people refer to as the toughest fight in the entire game. At least base game. Biometric identification in progress. Identity is confirmed. Access granted to lower level. It opened for us automatically. Not quite. Looks like someone's controlling this thing remotely. Once you step through, you will be above Area 0. N-Sight, you have brought Miraidon with you. You have brought Miraidon with you. Wait. Have you brought Miraidon with you is what it should have said. I thank you for bringing it with you on your many adventures. If you utilize Miraidon's gliding capabilities, you should be able to descend into the depths to reach Area 0. What? Isn't there, like, an elevator or something? And wait, why did you say Miraidon can fly? When you reach the bottom, I will get in touch once again. I hope your trip is uneventful. Railroading people into stuff, just like always. I can't wait to see what Pokemon live down in Area 0. Let's go! That girl, is she, like, incapable of fear or what? Or what? I guess we'd better go too. Can't ride Miraidon here. Ready for the worst? I'm ready! I hope you are. Get out that Pokemon of yours and we'll be off. Ground, fight, ground, ground. Okay, yeah, we can work with that. I do like this little scene. It's a group of friends all together being starting out on an adventure. I know it's like the last one, but why am I the one being held like that? And now I'm back here again. I think he might have died once or twice there. It's okay, bud. It chose to go back in its ball? It's probably just hungry or something. Wait a second. Where's the student council girl? What? She's gone. You don't think she... Everyone! You have to see this! Area Zero's amazing! Yeah, I think it got... I think it got to me. Guess your ability would be own tempo, huh? Biometric identification in progress. 4 humans identified. Condition satisfactory. Vital signs all within normal range. It appears you were able to make the descent without being harmed. Yeah, sure. Smooth sailing. Who could possibly complain about a landing like that? That is good. It concerns you might fail, given the crudeness of the only available access method. I think your dad's sarcasm detector needs fixing. Aw, you were worried about us? That's so sweet! You should now make your way to me at Zero Lab, in the deepest part of Area Zero. However, the entrance to the lab is barred by 4 locks installed on the exterior, which I cannot unlock. 4 locks? On your way to me, you must visit 4 research stations that were constructed inside the crater. At each station, you will be able to disable one of the locks. Do so as you make your way down. I hope you succeed. Yes! Let's disable the 4 locks and get into that lab. Sounds kind of video gamey when you say it out loud, huh? Nemona, you have no idea. Come on! Time to find our way to the deepest part of Area Zero. What happens if you don't disable the locks? Okay, before I do anything... that will save me a lot of headache going forward. No, 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 no. Don't you do it. Don't you do it, Giraffe! Oh, it was the Corviknight. Okay, I can work with that. That's hilarious, though. Oh, I was not ready for that. Did that just... I know I don't have a face cam on, but if I did, that would be the biggest facepalm moment ever right there. The hell, Corviknight? Why would you do that? I'm so used to being able to use Miraidon in this area. Oh, a lychee berry. Alrighty. I do not remember where the next bit of the gate is. Oh, come on. I am tapping the R button to try and fight this Venomoth. It is not letting me throw the ball. There, or send my guy. Thank you. Frostmoth! Floette! Citrus berry. There we are. I gotta say that focus sash that I grabbed in session or between session 4 and 5, that was really, really handy. I just wish I had grabbed it sooner. I guess he really came through for me when I needed him. Everything was off the rails. Oh, wow, they talk fast. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. I want to at least get a level or two before I hit the very bottom of the crater. Alright, what level are we at? 66. Okay, we should be fine. There's one. Forget how far you have to go to get to the first one. Holucha, don't you dare. Yeah, what were they called? Radar stations? Research stations. Well, I was close. Oh, you have such a great memory, Penny. What's great is my common sense compared to you lot, apparently. Shwee! What the heck is that? That's a Pokemon Leprimaru uses. I didn't know that species could be found in the Great Crater. Come on, let's take it on together. Freshened by the voiceover is so nice. I attribute that to just my my mom being a my mom being an actress. Profession, I work at a call center. I try to keep up my customer service voice whenever I can. Oh, oof. Yeah, I'm sorry, Lycanroc. He survived! Oh, that was sweet! Where are you from? I'm from the south. Deep south, by the way. There are going to be a lot more of these rare Pokemon down here, you think? You think that was something. Please. You've got no idea how terrifying Area Zero really is. Wow, patronizing much? Easy, you two. Let's just head inside the research station. I do like that, that Nemona has sort of like a... She has a slightly different skin complexion compared to everybody else, and so she stands out, character-wise. No, I was gonna get the sparkly! Please tell me that's still gonna be there when I leave. From Cali. Look far too recent for that. Appears you have reached your first station without incident. This facility was constructed 87 years ago as a way station for those surveying Area Zero. So that's why there's a bed. Looks like we can use this place to rest up if we need to. N-Sight, if you would be so kind as to disable the first lock on the lab using that central panel. Oh, it's just on the lab. Okay, then I know what would happen if we didn't unlock anything. Well done. Please continue your efforts at the remaining research stations. I'm gonna rest up before the next area because I know what's coming up. I know what's coming up. I know what's coming up. Plan for Christmas? I'm staying in town for Christmas. I've got family nearby. Yeah, I also have to work the midnight shift, so... I basically am gonna be doing midnight shift for most of the holidays. So I can pick up items, I just... You? Oh, giraffe eggs. What is it about that one Pokemon that I just cannot stand? I don't know what it is. Like, every appearance, I'm just like, no, get away from me. Get away from me! Oh my gosh, let me fight this Venomoth! Guys, shut up for 3 seconds, please. Let me fight this Venomoth. I just want to take out an easy-to-take-out bug type. Thank you. Jeezums. Alright, back to the ball. There we go. Alright, I saw this TM up here. I'm grabbing that. There we go. Thunder Wave. Alrighty. What kind of Pokemon was it? It wasn't even like a Pokemon, more like this crazy weird metallic Really? So in this version, it's more... They do talk about it being a more machine thing. Oh man, that's clever. I didn't think that they would include that. Oh, did that work? Oh, that almost worked. Oh, it did work! What? I like trying to go from that slope there to this slope here and just trying, but I've never been able to do that. Like, the slide has always been, like, so, like, consistent with the speed. There we are. Do. Second research station. About time, too. Whew, let's head in, and I thought you'd have a bit more stamina, student council girl. Whew, I'm just full of surprises. That wasn't a compliment, you know. Hey look, a Delibird! It's good to see some nice familiar Pokemon down here too. Oh my gosh, so cute! Okay. It's battle time! Yeah it is. Please tell me you're sending out your Vaporeon, or your Jolteon. Because both of those would be good. Oh no, she sent out her Umbreon. Ain't close combat on this one. I do like how the turns have tabled now at this point, that we're fighting 2 versus 1 instead of 1 versus 2 like in Sun and Moon. You know, with the SOS Pokemon. Seriously, what was that? Darn thing nearly scared me half to death. It was definitely kind of mechanical looking for a Delibird, wasn't it? Oh, kidding. Come on, let's get inside already. One more jump scare like that and I'm done for. Alrighty, part 2. This last bit feels a whole lot more like a fetch quest than an actual, like, epilogue to it, but it does build towards something at least. Seriously, what's with this place? That Pokemon? I've been wondering about that myself. I think maybe that Pokemon was one of these? Huh? What's that book? Monsters of Area Zero. As we descended further into Area Zero, we began to catch glimpses of mysterious Pokemon. Though we wonder if these compact, cruel beasts were indeed Pokemon at all. One of our team suffered a brutal blow from such a beast and was mortally wounded, forcing us to retreat for a time. A member of the survey team captured this photograph by chance, and I noticed a passing resemblance to the Pokemon known as Donphan. Yet differences such as its texture and the way it moves suggest it is biologically separate, to say nothing of its treads of iron. Hence the name Iron Treads. Monsters of Area Zero. Gotta eat something. Will you accept my request if you have time? If I have time, I will, yeah. What do you think? I don't think they're regular Pokemon. Maybe. They look too different, at least. And I've never seen any of them in a Pokedex, either. I suppose the time has come for an explanation. Professor? Some of the life forms you see residing now within Area Zero are future Pokemon that lived in a distant day we have yet to see. Future Pokemon? What? That's awesome! Oh, come on. There's no way that's possible. The Zero Lab where I'm located contains a time machine. It summons the future Pokemon to this place. So the thing my dad spent forever researching down here, he actually got it working? Indeed, though the cost was catastrophic. The cost? But a time machine? You mean you can actually travel to and from the future? It is theoretically possible to travel to the future. However, for a being such as a human, it would not be possible to return to the present. Well, that's horrifying. Dad, you... Why did you call us here to Area Zero? Arvin, if possible, I would like us to speak when we can meet face to face. It will be easier for you to understand once you can see the situation for yourself. Now then, N-Sight. Please use the central panel here and disable another lock on my lab. Poor Arvin. Yeah. Hey, N-Sight. You know that book he told me to bring? I think it's got something to do with this place. Or more like everything to do with this place. But I'm not the one he expects to fix whatever all this is. You are. I think you should be the one to carry it. Why does it have a picture of Miraidon on the cover of the book? This book has the name Turo written on it in clumsy handwriting. Okay. Take care of it for me, okay? Oh, I gotta heal. Thank goodness they give you a heal spot everywhere in Area Zero. Or at least they give you one at all the research stations. And there's like one in every major area that you need to go to. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Alright, Carbonites should be fine. They're not gonna let me pick my battles. There's too many Giraffarig. Oh, come on. There we are. A B-sharp. I know how weird it looks, but Masquerain, like, up against that waterfall looked kind of majestic. And then when I looked back over my shoulder, it just kind of broke the illusion. A mild mint. Okay. Where's Research Station 3? There you are. I was nowhere near it. Why did it do that? I'm not trying to be over-leveled for the final fight. Thank you. Alright, another research station. We're not going to have to face anything going into it, are we? Nice, we get to chill for a minute. Something's gonna jump out at us. Oh, 100% guaranteed. Ah, Penny's such a worrywart. Huh? Yep, you called it. It's just like that Titan Pokemon. So it was a feature Pokemon all along. You battled one of these before, Arvin? It looks seriously strong. Yeah, well, N-Sight and I are old pros when it comes to Titans. Leave this to us. Please tell me you did not just toss out your Greedent. Please tell me you did not just toss out your Greedent. Okay. Was about to say, tell me you didn't throw out your Greedent. Here we are. And that's Iron Treads down. See that? Victory is ours! Maybe the one we saw when we were searching out the Herba Mystica came from down here. You two got to meet one of these Pokemon before our crater get-together? Jealous! If we've got things from the literal future roaming around Paldea, that's a major problem. Isn't Professor Turo doing anything to keep them under control? How could he let this happen? Yeah, right. Because it's not like oh-so-brilliant Professor Turo ever messes up. Come on, N-Sight. Let's get into that research station. And made it to station number 3. How are we doing after all that walking and battling and whatnot? Anyone need a rest? You Feeling rough, Penny? Oh, no, it's not that. I've just been thinking ever since the professor mentioned that time machine. The Pokemon here in Area Zero came to our time from the future, right? So what about Miraidon? Isn't it pretty likely that it's also one of those future Pokemon? You're right. Huh. I think you're onto something. It's kind of giving off future vibes. Even its name sounds future-y. Wait a sec, I totally forgot. Hey, Arvin. You had Miraidon's ball, and you told us about its forms in the first place. You must know something about it, right? You still remember from way back? No wonder you're everybody's little star pupil. Guess I got no choice but then to tell you what I know. That Pokemon, Miraidon, that is, it was found by my dad when he was working on his time machine. I believe it would be best for me to take over the explanations at this point. Professor? Miraidon, which I entrusted to N-Sight, was the first Pokemon that was successfully retrieved from the future by the time machine. Seriously? Through analysis of its genetic makeup as well as its behavioral patterns, I came to realize what I discovered was in fact a futuristic form of Cyclizar, the Pokemon commonly ridden in this region. Well, that makes sense, I guess. They do look alike. Many other Pokemon also came to this place from across the boundaries of time, but I was never able to bring over more than 2 specimens of Miraidon. Wow, I cannot talk today, apparently. Huh? You mean there's another one around here somewhere? What if they're family? The other could still be somewhere in Area Zero waiting to finally be reunited with our Miraidon. A heartwarming family reunion? Exactly! Imagine how thrilled they'll be if we can get the family back together after all this time. Family, huh? Yeah, that sounds nice. If we could proceed, N-Sight, please disable the next lock on the central panel there. I shall do that. Yep. Well done. Only one remains now. Please continue on to the final research station. And rest up. I'm thinking this one won't take much longer than an hour and a half. Because I'm not doing much more than just getting the end credits, and I'm taking off the headphones when we get to the end credits, because Ed Sheeran has been ruined for me. It still won't come out of its Pokeball. Oh, right. It was the first I heard of it coming from the future myself. It's just some weird Pokemon my dad brought home one day. We all lived together at the lighthouse for a while. Into the Cave of Wonders. And apparently it's populated by Gibble. And Gabite. Oh, no, 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 no. I was just being funny. I didn't want you to actually run up and attack me. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Cutscene. My gosh, look at all these huge, gorgeous crystals. They go all the way to the bottom. One slip and we can kiss our short lives goodbye. Oh, good call. Watch your step. So the professor's down there somewhere waiting for us. And that's fine. Totally fine. Alright, team. Watch yourselves and let's get to the bottom of this thing. This place looks unreal. Maybe there really is treasure down here like the stories say. Yeah, this place like something from a whole other world. Makes you feel like maybe you already died and went somewhere. Is it me, or do the crystals here give off the same glow as when Pokemon terrestrialize? There's gotta be some sort of connection. Only one way to find out. Come on, everybody, let's keep moving. We've got to go all the way down. Don't mind me. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Don't mind me running around here. Oh, I didn't realize you could find Hydroidon all the way down here. Sorry, it took me a second to realize that I didn't actually say the right name of the species. Iron... all of the Paradox Pokemon I have, like, headcanon names for. Most of them are just the M and J TV ones, so Hydroidon is what I call Iron Jugulus. I still think Iron Valiant should have been called, like, Galgarays or something. I literally built 2 Iron Valiants in Scarlet. One of them named Razorlade, based on, like, a Gallade build, and Rays of War, based on, like, a Gardevoir build. Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun dun. Okay, that was the stupidest thing I could have done in that moment. That was the stupidest thing I could have done. Oh, I just realized that item up there on top of the crystal, because you don't have Miraidon, you can't get it until the post game. That sucks. We made it here without any issue. Ooh. Oh, what happened? This place is a mess. Looks like something went berserk in here. Yeah, but what? Hello, children. God, Professor, you scared us. I'm sorry. Why is everything in here all busted up? I'm sorry. Hello, children. Come again? I'm sorry. What the heck? Stop that! You're creeping us out! Initiating restart. Professor must be having some weird connection problems or something, huh? Well, it was definitely weird at least. Almost like... I don't know. If you meant it as a joke, it wasn't funny. Still got goosebumps and all. Alright, I'm gonna disable the lock. All locks disabled. I just realized 2 of those are not actual letter or format. Please forgive my previous transmission. There seems to be some signal interference. That's not what that was. What do you mean, Arvin? The locks have been disabled at last. Please make your way now to the Zero Lab, which lies at the very bottom of Area 0. I didn't battle anything on my way here, so I should be fine. Very poor choice of last words, Sparkplug. You need to go see a doctor. This is not right. Okay. I do like the items down here can be basically like the ones in balls are obviously. Excuse me. The ones inside item capsules. There we are. They can they're predetermined, but like the type of items you get are basically anything. Where's the lab? Off to this direction and then down from there. Okay. I'm beginning to remember bits and pieces about the layout. I wonder. I'm risking it. I'm out of here. Yeah! It worked! It worked! I can't believe that worked. Have we finally reached the deepest part? Yeah, I mean, I dropped down to it. Yeah, right. That's just fluff where they try to fill the textbooks. Hello, children. You've done well to make it here. The structure you see before you is the Zero Lab. That's where you are, right, Professor? But wait, why does it look like the place is being swallowed up by crystals? The crystals in here in Area Zero possess a peculiar energy. Wow. Thermodynamics. This energy can alter the functions of living things and optimize the performance of machinery. It is the same energy that allows Pokemon to terrestrialize. So this entire building's been terrestrialized? Is that what you're saying? Don't be silly, Arvin. The professor implied something important about our Terra Orbs just now. They're made from the crystals down here in Area Zero, aren't they? Indeed, though not many know it. Since you all have disabled the four locks, the gate should open. Once you open the gate, you will quickly be confronted with the dangerous Pokemon inside. They will likely make a break for freedom. That sounds like a problem. With the four of you working together, you should be able to best them. Prepare yourselves well, then open the gate. Well, we're almost done. We've got three last things that are remaining on the agenda. Yeah, let's open the gate. Look, if it's true that a bunch of really dangerous Pokemon might come at us, then shouldn't we have Miraidon help? Yeah, if Miraidon were like how we first saw it in the Inlet Grotto, that could be a huge help. I want to see it battle. But it hasn't even wanted to let us ride it ever since we came down to Area Zero. And it can't enter its battle form in the first place. But it's really strong, I know it is. It ate all those Herba Mystica we found too. When it really matters, I'm sure it'll fight. And Area Zero is where it used to live. If you bring it out of its ball right now, maybe it'll also be able to find its family too. Wow, I cannot read today. It's also pretty sensible by your standards, Arvin. I don't know. Come on, N-Sight, let Miraidon out. Sure. Alright, come on, N-Sight. Now that we've got Miraidon ready, let's open that gate. You can see just a little bit of that third piece being pulled aside during the opening bit. Ah! Family reunion, it's happening. Whoa, no way. Oh! Oh, something's not right. Huh? What's wrong? Are you bummed that your heartwarming family reunion got cut off so quickly? Are you joking? There was nothing heartwarming about it. We were this close to being caught up in a nasty brawl. Wait, for real? Just look at Paridon. Poor thing's terrified. Guess that other one isn't exactly its pal. Yeah, that other Pokemon is giving off some really bad vibes. Not that you should worry about a thing about any of that. Once we get you back to your battle form, I'm sure you're going to be going toe-to-toe. Thermodynamics. I'm having trouble speaking today. Sorry, I guess that doesn't really help, huh? Do you think that other Miraidon was one of the dangerous Pokemon the professor warned us to watch out for? But didn't the professor say dangerous Pokemon would come out from inside? You mean from inside the gate would just... One earthquake followed by a close combat. One earthquake followed by a Terra Blast Flame Wheel. That takes all of them out. But that also takes us all out. Cheers. Look, even that fellow's ready to bail. I guess it's my turn. I've been waiting. Come on, let's do this together. Close combat. Wow, they're strong. Now this is a worthwhile challenge. Glad you're on our side, but you're still really annoying when you say stuff like that. Beep, 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 beep. Ah, why are they coming at me? Can you help me out here? Is it 2v2? No, it's 1v2. Okay, it is Umbreon. What? That didn't deal enough damage to it? I thought for sure that would have killed that thing. Man, that is insane. Future must be terrifying. Yes! Oh no, they're running away! Yeah, and if those Pokemon get out, we're gonna have a gigantic mess on our hands. We gotta go after him, Penny. Why me? Wait! Hold on, Nemona! Why do I get the feeling you're enjoying all this? Hope the two of them can handle their part. But at least the crowd's been thinned out. Guess it's up to us to deal with what's left. Let's go for the strong-looking one first. I'm glad to know that you're having fun. Alrighty, let's see. You know what? I think it'll recharge my Terra Orb. But I'm gonna go for it. Close. Close. Oh, Hyper Voice hit us both. Okay. Ooh, that would have done it. That would have done it for him. Okay, we're level 68 now. Still scared, huh? You worried you might have to face that other one of your kind? Well, then, let me take on some of the burden. These stragglers should be nothing. Me and my boss Stiff can take them. So, N-Sight, you take your partner there and go take care of business. I got it. Glad to see you got some faith in us at last. My boss Stiff can't wait to battle either. Miraidon? You really ruined my whole childhood, you know. But it's not like seeing you... cowering and scared out of your wits makes me feel any better about it. You've got amazing powers, if you just use them. And you've got us too, so don't you even think about losing to that jerk. Be brave. Stand up and fight. Okay, they did fully heal us. I did not want to know one way or the other whether or not the Terror Orb was going to be, broken or not. Human presence detected within the Zero Lab. Oh right, I'm used to Professor Sada in this area. Deactivating sleep mode. Hello, N-Sight. Thank you for coming. Arrgh! No, back to your ball. That one is far less tractable and far more aggressive than the one you've traveled with. Your Miraidon fled Area Zero because it lost to the other one in a territorial struggle. I'm afraid that there is something for which I must apologize. I am not the true Professor Turo. Then who are you? I am an artificial intelligence the Professor created, imbued with his memories and knowledge. In short, I am an AI-powered robot. The reason the Professor passed away during the real Professor passed away during the incident that destroyed Research Station Number 4. Passed away? The Pokemon was not to be blamed. It was the original Professor who failed to accurately judge its full power. I believe the Professor wanted nothing more than for the Miraidon to survive and thrive. That is why he threw himself in front of your Miraidon in an attempt to protect it. From the first time I reached out to Director Clavel and asked to be put in contact with you, I was never more than an AI. N-Sight, the reason I asked you to come to me is because I have one last thing to do here at the Zero Lab, and I desire your help. In short, I wish for you to put a stop to the time machine the original Professor created. Any questions can be addressed as we make our descent. Follow me. Yeah, you may want to grab that booster energy if you plan on using any Area Zero Pokemon. I say Area Zero Pokemon. Paradox Pokemon is what I'm referring to. And you can catch some on the way here. Alright. N-Sight, it is truly a great relief to me that you came. I will answer any questions you have. Is there anything you wish to know? I believe we have to ask all three. And if I'm right... Yeah, they are all the same text on that front. There we go. What is it you really want? Original Professor had a dream of a world in which future Pokemon might live alongside present-day Pokemon in harmony. But these Pokemon have gained a strange power due to their adaptations in the distant future, and this power has proved too terrible. Their very existence brings destruction to the ecological balance of this current age. The original Professor would say that such destruction is a natural part of life. At present, the barrier around Area Zero is still working to keep the future Pokemon from escaping into the rest of Paldea. But we've begun to see Pokemon appear that can break the barrier, such as Iron Treads. Eventually, they will break free of this walled garden known as Area Zero and run rampant across the Paldea region. And when they do, the rich and varied ecosystem in Paldea will be trampled beneath their coming. I may have been created as a copy of the Professor, and yet I cannot seem to find the logic in allowing a tragedy to occur. But any hope preventing it would require overcoming the greatest AI that the original Professor ever designed. N-Sight, you have become a formidable trainer. Now use that strength you have gained to destroy the dream Turo once cherished. Sure, I'll do that. I appreciate your willingness to help. We have reached the lowest level. Behold. This is the time machine we perfected using the power of terrestrial phenomenon. Looks like a freaking Game Boy. It looks like the back of a Game Boy. I love it. To stop the time machine, you will need to use the Professor's ID, which has been embedded within the Violet Book. It was very like the Professor to put the final key we would need in that book of all places. He loved that volume since childhood. If you place the Violet Book upon the pedestal here, you will be able to stop the time machine. There is just one issue. If you try to stop the machine, I will most likely attack you. An artificial being that I am, my own desires can be overridden by the system's programming. Once that happens, I'm afraid I will become no more than a battle machine, bound to defeat anyone identified as an obstacle by my code. My battling abilities are peerless. They are built upon analysis of all the battles carried out by various champions of the Paldea region. Having seen the bond between you and your Pokemon, however, I believe you can prevail. Once you have readied yourself for this fight, please place the Violet Book upon the pedestal. Will you place the Violet Book on the pedestal? Yes. I think we're as ready as we can be. ID, Bert confirmed, Professor Turo. Oof. Shutdown command overridden. Reinitializing. It's up to you now, N-Sight. Turo switching to sleep mode. Activating offensive protocols. Please defeat me. At last. At last my dream is within reach. And you're not getting in the way. It's a very, weird set of circumstances, and I don't exactly know what kind of voice would be having there, but I know for a fact it would be, robotic and unfeeling in those cases. What does Iron Moth have that I could be scared of? Not much. Nitera Fire, Swords Dance. Forget how much, like, rumbling my, my controller does, because it's third party. I can do another of those. Come on, just don't... Oh no! Oh! I'm gonna lose this. I'm gonna lose this. That was my best mon. And I don't think it's worth trying to do... I don't know if it's worth trying to go another round. Yeah, I'm losing this one here. Videl, you held on! Oof. Oof. That's interesting. Oof. I've never lost to that before. I don't know if I should use the rare candies. But I do need to try this battle again. Alright, we're saving here. Let's do this. Alright. Hope to God this works. Round 2. I'm gonna learn from my lesson here. Whew. This is round 2. I got both criticals. I got both critical statements in that prior battle. Gotta go Swords Dance so that the... Yeah, I gotta go Swords Dance, and then after it, I go Earthquake. There we are. Alright, now, Earthquake. It's quad. It's quad. Now this is interesting. Child, do you actually understand future Pokemon's weaknesses? I do indeed. My best shot... My best shot at this point is hopefully not taking a hit from anything else that is thrown out. This guy's quad to Earthquake. Iron Bundle. I'll keep my current Pokemon. Close combat is the best of the bunch. That's 3 out of 3. I definitely messed up on that one the first time around. Yeah, on Discord, I'll check after the stream is up. We're almost finished with the run. Keep the current Pokemon. That's effectively 180 versus 160. I think I'm probably better off using this one mentally. About to send out Iron Hands. I think Earthquake is probably the best bet against this thing. Please tell me I did this right. Oh, Fake Out. Okay, that was enough. What do we have left? Iron Valiant, Key Current. My best bet is probably Terra Blast. Because the Fairy type will resist the Fighting type move. Probably my best bet at this point is Terra Blast. It effectively doubles it because... Yeah, that would go to 160. Oh, yes! That feels so good. I've not struggled with the AI before. Like, the AI professor before, but I messed up one move thinking I could survive a second attack. And that just did me in. I'm impressed. This run has had some ups and downs, but the downs that I had were ones that I've never had before. This was a genuinely a good challenge. There's everybody else. I do not remember this music. Thank you for everything. The time machine has finally been stopped. You're really not my dad, are you? Oh, look how big you've grown. So proud of you. Sorry you were alone so long. Dad? Security system failure. Security system failure. Threat to time machine detected. Threat to time machine detected. What's going on now? Is another army of Pokemon on its way here? It cannot be. An obstacle is preventing the time machine from performing as intended. Activating Paradise Protection Protocol to remove the offending obstacle. What, was keeping the time machine running truly all the professor cared about? Locking all Pokeballs except those registered to Turo's ID. Wait, what? Program initializing. Gathering terrestrial energy. I'm sorry, children. This is too much for you. You must run. AI Turo disabled. Paradise Protection Protocol initiated. You are not getting in the way. I like the AI like glitching, or the screen glitching out. You are challenged by AI Turo, and then it becomes Paradise Protection Protocol. Sorry, Infernape. That's where your run ends, but that's not the end of the game. Let's have fun with this one. I am so glad they show this. I love that little bit right there. I'm gonna try something here, and I hope this works. Think that worked out the way I wanted it to, at least. Alright. This move is boosted more than usual. If it's a super effective hit, it won't be. But we can go for it. It did that little? Holy moly. Power Gem. Let's try this. It still did that little? Oof. Oof, this moveset. It'll be neutral. We'll try this. Toughed it out so you wouldn't feel sad. That is the reference to the prior games, at least. I think both are neutral, yeah. I do like the fact that they have the group cheering in the background, and when the and when your stats raise across the board, it makes you able to win this fight. But they also have it so that if you used the Terra Orb, it recharges during the battle, but it's just locked at the beginning of battle if you've not used it during the first bout. There we are. That was the last battle required. I'm impressed I managed to make it do 2 runs. One with an actual rule set and one with a testing phase. I got all the way through it without too much issue. The time machine cannot be put to a complete stop so long as I am here. It appears that I myself am part of the system that ensures the machine reboots when stopped. What does that mean? I am sorry. You know, when I was watching you all on your adventures from down here, I felt a sense of jealousy. I envied your freedom. The way that you came together, working in league with your fellows and caring for them. The way that you sought strength and to better yourself. throwing all you are into your battles. Wow, that is a weird sentence. The way that you would face down even the greatest enemies to save that which you loved. The way that you never ceased to seek, nor to fight for a treasure all your own. Ah, the way you soared free through the very skies on those wings of yours. I wish that I too might be as free as you all. Free to seek out that which I might treasure above all else, not bound. Your own treasure. As long as I remain here, the time machine will not stop, for I am inextricably linked to it. Well, connected to it. So I've made a decision. I will use the time machine to journey to the world of the future that I have dreamed of. You can't just leave right now, right when we finally reached you! I am not going only so that the time machine can be stopped. I also cannot deny my desire to see that future world for myself. Is this what it feels like to have your heart race with the thrill of adventure? Arvin, I am so sorry that I kept the truth from you for so long. I inherited all the thoughts and wishes of the professor, and so I understand better than any. Your father truly loved you. You can't. You can't just go and say a thing like that now! No, I suppose you're right. I'm sorry. Arvin, Miraidon, N-Sight, it is a little sad, but I'm afraid this is goodbye. Dad! Farewell, my free adventurers. I bid you adieu. I think it would be kind of cool to actually see the future worlds. Even if it's just for a split second, but I don't think that would be the case. How could you just go? Dad. Arvin, you okay, bud? Yeah, somewhere deep down, I kind of already knew it. I knew that thing was fake, but when it said my name using his voice and wearing his face, even if it was fake, it felt real, you know? And so Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. That's okay. Ah! Guess Miraidon is sad too. Yes! Oh, bro, that battle form! How cool is that? It's so strong! If it tries to nudge me for a belly rub while it's huge like this, I seriously think I'm gonna die. Hey now, let's not skip over the big win here. N-Sight and Miraidon just saved all of Paldea. You both did amazing. Thanks, N-Sight. I believe my Infernapes did most of the work here. My Infernapes did most of the work here. That's my bud N-Sight for you. You know, Arvin, even though the professor's gone, I bet he's finally having a real fun adventure of his own in the future. Yeah, thanks, Penny. Yeah, sorry. What should we do now? Let's head on out. You said it. Come on, everyone. Let's get out of here and make our way home. I find it hilarious that out of this entire run, I've literally only caught 4 total Pokemon. 3 of those were traded away. So my dex is garbage over here. Technically a 5th because of an event that happened, but that is in the box. And because Infernape, Monferno, and Chimchar don't count towards the Paldean Pokedex, I have 5 registered Pokemon and no others. Let's take the long road home and make this a little more fun out of this adventure. I don't really... Sounds great. If we can load up on snacks first, I'm in. Hey, not you too! Oh, alright, fine. I guess we're doing this. Yep, there we are. Alright, time to put away the headphones because Ed Sheeran songs have been ruined for me forever. Nothing against Ed Sheeran, just there was a specific relationship I was in that ruined Ed Sheeran songs for me. Just in general at that point. That was an interesting adventure. I didn't expect to have hard parts where I did. I didn't expect to struggle where I did. Man, I thought I was going to struggle at plenty of other places. And the challenges this time around were a lot different than what I was expecting. I didn't expect to die to Rika twice. I didn't expect to actually fail against the AI Turo. And I thought for certain I would struggle against every type that I was weak to. I'm impressed. I'm not gonna ruin the Ed Sheeran song for y'all. Y'all can listen to it in the background if you want, but this part is not going into the main video. So, for those of you unaware, I've been streaming this for probably about a month now. Maybe it's a month and a half or 2 months. All of the videos for this are being backed up to my live stream archive channel. But, I'm planning on launching a separate channel where I actually do more like whatever I want kind of videos, including one to summarize this adventure of running through the Paldea region without using any Pokemon other than the Infernape line. I do find it rather fun. I didn't have to build three different monsters this time around, or try to build a team that complements. I just had to make sure that I had capable partners for the battles at hand. I thought for sure I was going to struggle with that fighting type and the fairy type Team Star bases. I didn't expect to one-shot both of them after some setup. I didn't expect to do that. I'm downright impressed at that one. That was a really fun run, though. Man. I've got another... What time do I have to head in the work? I have to head in at 11:30. I've got a few more hours, but I'm probably going to use this time to rest up and prep up, because I'm definitely getting hungry after this point. Oh, man. Even since the start of the challenge, I've been putting together a Word document for what I'm going to say in the run itself. So I'd been running through doing summary statements, doing methodologies, that kind of thing, or like giving an idea for what I wanted to take care of for each run and build from there. But yeah. I feel happy getting to the end of this run. I feel like in this run I actually had more of an adventure than the test run that I did. I was just seeing if I could, and in this case I did. And it felt satisfying. I had my own treasured adventure this time around. And boop. Alright, and with that being the end of the end credits, that is... Oh, whoop. Calling students to the director's office. Master N-Sight, Miss Nemona, Master Arvin, and Miss Penny. Director Clavel would like to see you in his office. This is post-game stuff, so if you select Miraidon while the main menu is open, you can have it change between its battle form and its ride form. What level is the battle form? $68. Okay. We're going to save here, and I believe that is everything I wanted to be able to do. Woo! Man. I really like being able to do this. That was fun. Saving here, and we're logging off for the night, for the day. I do want to bring forward a few things. If you're trying to catch me for anything else for the rest of the year, I know I said I was going to stream Saturday, but I forgot I had plans tomorrow. So Saturday is off the table. And I will probably not be returning to streaming until... Let me double check the calendar, because I have plans and evening shifts and all sorts of things. I probably will not return to streams until at least the 30th, if not the new year. So this is the last Pokemon stream and the last stream for quite a while. Possibly the last one for this year. Thank you for those of you who followed me on this adventure. And thank you for tuning in for the streams. I will see y'all later. Bye.